Just as an icebreaker, what's the first thing that comes to your mind when you think of men's shirting?
Power. Annie Hall. Like 1970s, like women going to the workforce kind of thing.
I would say the fit. That's the first thing that comes to mind when I think about men's shirting.
Suits. I think for me.
I mean, the type of gentleman that you're talking about, I'll give them a pass because work-wise, they're so, I guess you could say robotic, that they're so stuck in so many kind of patterns that
shirt it should be a part of who you are. Like you wore your shirt today for a reason. Regardless if you're, you know what I mean?
Personality,
like,
it shows your personality.
Yeah.
That's what I find so disappointing is like people that have to wear suits all the time for work. They get those, blue and white shirts of their standard wardrobe, but then they don't paint it with color.
Some places it's kind of an unwritten rule that you can't be too colorful. Right. And colorful being like a generic term for don't accessorize too much.
Like no lapel flowers, no, nothing. Your gingham pattern has to be very small. Mm-hmm. It has to be very subtle.
Basically.
Right.
Yeah.
Like no.
They even have to be clean shaven for that.
Do you guys find that men are experimenting a little more these days with button-downs?
I think it's like trickling down though, because we live in New York. We see all, beautiful people dressing up, and they do care about fashion here, and I think that is pushing out into everywhere else nowadays, where middle America is now figuring out, I can put on something that fits and I instantly feel better and look better.
I think that's what fashion is. It's kind of like building and learning who you are to know what your fit is, what colors go with your style, and what's your fit, because, not everyone's tall, slim, the model type, or, kind of stocky, mid-level height. So I think it's just really about, I think all of fashion is about experimenting and learning.
I think people loosely use the word swagger too much. I mean, you can think that, but if a person wears it with confidence, then I feel like that's their own swagger. You know what I mean? You can't say, oh well, swagger is just this. Swagger is a person's confidence. And with experimenting with shirting, I may think the shirt is just crazy looking, but if you're wearing it and you're owning it, then I feel like that I can respect it. You have the custom mades, or you have the off the rack. You can do what you feel you can do. Before, I would say a lot of times it was just as is, like regular fit, easy fit, those fits. But because there are slimmer guys, bigger guys, the slimmer women, etc., you have to, as you said, cater to those individuals.
They make different fits, plus size fit, a slim fit, a regular fit, because everybody has a different body. You have to fit the world. So
Exactly.
You're fitting different people, that's one. Then there's the topic of actually putting slim fit in a different style. Like you say, like a brand is telling a person how they should look. I think to me that means that's what's in trend. So they put a slim fit with a pink shirt. That would be pink is in that season. I don't know, whatever it might be.
Right.
But I mean, fit itself is actually for the body. It's for the person.
Right, and
trend and fit are two different things.
That's why I say fashion isn't necessarily telling you to be slim. You have a choice to be slim. They have Lane Bryant plus size women. They have big and tall guys who are big and tall, more huskier. So fashion is giving you options. You can choose to do whatever you want. Now I think society may force you or push you to be a slim or make adjustments to your lifestyle to be either heavier or slimmer, but I think fashion now is giving you have options.
Do men dress for women or do men dress for men? Because I know women at times will dress for men, but overall we dress for other women.
Exactly.
Because those are our judges.
I feel men dress women. I feel men dress women.
I wouldn't say men dress for women. I would say men dress more to attract someone. Because speaking of what you said, no, because you said, because a man might come in, you know, there might be a homosexual man who comes in with his mate,
Okay.
and they're dressing based off of what their mate is picking for them. So it's not, it can't, so just to get technical, it's not just for men, but they're dressing to attract someone.
Whereas women are
they just dress to dress.
To impress.
To impress are each other, you know? I feel like women are our
Like
most severe critics.
looking for compliments. You just get instant confidence from that, no matter what. And I find that most people don't. A lot of people just don't know what good fit means. Good fit as well as.
I think some
dressing
people
for your
equate a
personality.
good fit with a tight fit or a slim fit, which.
Some people can, yes, but like if you're a college student who's always worn a graphic tee and t-shirts, like, and you put on a button-down shirt that fits and just, you know, sits well, it feels good, the fabric's nice, you just instantly have that confidence.
I think it takes. I mean, as what you said. I mean, if you're used to t-shirts, graphic tees, etc., and you transition into a shirt, you kind of feel out of your comfort. You're like, okay, this is not me, or it's too tight, but it's actually your size.
Right.
And I mean, and when I know when you do wear it, and you get the attention that you never probably received before. It's like, oh, this is what it's like. And now we go back to now you start to buy shirts that do fit your body type to attract that same attention that you seek when you first put on a nice fitted Oxford button-up, etc. And even with women, I think it's the same way. I love when the fabric just drapes on a woman.
Right.
Just lets this form to their bodies. I love it.
In this city, it's a norm. In other places,
Not at all.
that's like
Yeah.
a even more rare occurrence, so it would be a much
So
different feeling.
you agree with the whole, like, you know, the Barney Stinson look, like, you know, suit and tie everywhere to attract everybody?
I think it's just a person.
I think
It's
the
not
personal.
necessary.
It's not necessary, but
Of course, it's nice, but I don't. That would just be weird. I mean,
Right, like
why do you
I
need
would
to wear a
I
suit
would
to
hate
the grocery
to wear
store?
a suit and tie all the time. Like even like I would. And
That
on
would
weekends,
lose
I would
its
just
specialty.
when somebody's used to seeing you a certain way, that's what it is. That you're used to seeing you. So it's like, okay, well, you wearing a tie today? Okay, whatever. You wearing a suit today? Okay. But when you have those moments where you may not be full suit, you may not have a dress shirt. You may choose a Henley. Who cares? Like when they know that you can do it, they appreciate it when you do it. But when it becomes all the time, it's just like, okay, it's just part of who you are, whatever.
Have anything else to add?
Yeah, it's been a great discussion, and I'm glad we got a good sense of what the shirt is and what it means to each and every one of us from different backgrounds. And thank you.
thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us.